Hello and welcome to Round Glass. I'm Leah Cullis and I'm your guide for our gentle yoga session today. I'm coming to you from Austin, Texas, and thank you so much for carving out the space in your day to be in this practice of hitting reset. Yoga gives us an opportunity to shake up the energy within us so that we can reset and realign to what helps us feel good, the way that we want to be connecting, the way that we want to be feeling inside our bodies, and the way that we want to be moving through life. So in the practice of yoga and the study of yoga, we learned that we can always begin again and restore ourselves. And one way of doing that is through physical movement. Yoga, the practice on the mat, helps us to get out of our busy minds and back into our bodies, back into our full power. And today, this class is an invitation to gently return home. So let's get started. Today I'm going to be using my bolster in the practice. I'm also going to be using a strap. So if you have those two props, please grab them, gather all your props so you can be set up for a comfortable and supportive practice. If you don't have block or a bolster, no worries. You can just grab a pillow from your bed or your couch, and a strap, you can use a towel, a tie, or even a t-shirt. You just want to have something that helps you extend your ability to connect. Okay, we'll begin in a short and simple meditation. I like to always sit on something to meditate. When your hips are higher than your knees, you can open up the flow of blood through your lower half of your body, and it helps us to sit up taller. In all yoga poses, we're looking for a long, tall spine, so our energy matches those energetic intentions as well. Let's begin with our hands grounded on our thighs. So once you come into your seat and ground your hands, lift your heart to the sky, then gently close your eyes. And begin to focus on the natural flow of your breath. And create awareness of your breath, of the reach of your breath and the depth of your breath, and the pace of your breath. Breath is always the thread that can take us out of our busy minds, back into the wisdom of our bodies. So if you ever notice on the mat or off the mat, when your mind starts to take the lead, pulling you away from the present, remember your breath. Come back into your full power. Hit reset with your breath. Now join your hands in prayer at heart center, Anjali Mudra. And take a moment to set your unique intention for your practice today. An intention is something that you can remind yourself of as we move through practice to help you reset and realign with what's most important to you. We'll unite all of our unique intentions with a grounding, full, deep breath together. Exhale all your air. Big inhale through your nose. Fill up all the way until you feel your inner body get brighter. Open mouth, exhale. Bow your head to your heart. Release your hands to your thighs. Blink your eyes open and slowly lift your gaze. All right, yogis, let's begin. We'll move our props off to the outer edges of our mats and come to lay down on your back. We'll start off in Shavasana. We'll make a whole complete circle in this practice, starting off laying down. I know for myself, a nap is always a great way to reset, especially during the silly season of the transition into a new season. We're moving into winter, silly season of the holidays. When I have the space, I know a nap, a short rest helps me to reset and realign with the energy that I know I want to be up to in my life. So take 5 breaths here in your Shavasana, a symbolic pose of beginning again. When we wake up, we have a fresh new canvas to create from. With each inhale, feel your whole body expand from the inside out. And with each exhale, feel yourself soften from your skin in. Know that you can always lay down and take Shavasana in your yoga practice. On your next inhale, start to bend your knees until you ground both feet. Blink your eyes open. Lengthen the crown of your head towards the back edge of your mat. And then pull both knees in towards your chest. Wrap your arms around your shins and give yourself a little hug. Gently rock side to side. A good hug is always another way to reset when you feel like your mind is starting to take the lead. Come back into your body with some physical touch. Keep a hold of your right shin. Extend your left leg long. If the full extension is too much, you can always bend your knee. Always bending your knees in yoga poses is a way to let off some of the pressure. Pull your right knee in towards your right armpit. You want your big thigh bone to clear your side ribs and give your side body some gentle compression. Compression of the side body helps with digestive flow. Big full breaths. With your next exhale, twist your right knee off the left edge of your mat. I like to keep my left hand on top of the right thigh, then turn your heart and your gaze towards the right side of your mat. Open up your right wing. You can either cactus your arms or extend your fingers away from your heart. As you land in this pose and settle into stillness, begin to ride your breath within your body. So with each inhale, allow your spine to expand and you to get longer. With each exhale, gently pull your low belly back and give your vital organs a gentle massage. At the base of your next exhale, slowly unwind. Bend both knees, constructive rest. Tap your knees together, your feet a little wider than your hips. One hand to your heart, one hand to your low belly. Close your eyes for a moment. And just notice, after your first few poses, the difference between your two sides. Yoga asana, the physical practice on the mat, helps us to restore balance within. So notice what it feels like uniquely for you. Deep breath in. Open mouth, exhale. Open your eyes. We'll switch sides. Extend your right leg long as you pull your left knee in towards your upper arm bone. Clear your side ribs and give yourself some healthy compression. Flex your both toes or both sets of toes. We want to bring all parts of the body into this practice. And with your next exhale, turn and twist. So cross your left leg over to the right edge of your mat. Extend your left arm long. Ooh, I just got a nice pop in my back. Twists are so good for relieving tension and tightness in the muscles that support the spine. And we're sitting or we're walking for most of the day. So this twisting action and wringing out of the midline helps us to open up energetic flow, all to our vital organs, to our lungs, to our breath, and to our brains. Slowly unwind. Come back to constructive rest. Just take a moment to tune in and notice the difference now that you've moved through the poses on both sides. What does balance feel like now? Big breath in. Open mouth, exhale. So your exhale is a pathway for release and reset. Open your eyes. We'll do the same setup. Extend your left leg long. Pull your right shin towards your right armpit. Then either grab your strap or your towel or your t-shirt, or you can hook your big toe with your right peace fingers. But go ahead and hook your strap or your connector around your big toe mound. Then gently extend your right heel towards the sky. So lift up from the heel. Pull your big toe mound towards you. You can always keep a gentle bend in your knee. And then bring your left hand to your left hip. Stabilize. In order to get a stretch and expansion, we have to also anchor and lean into our foundation for more support. We'll do some gentle pulses here. It may look big or maybe just a tiny movement. Make it your own. On your exhale, press your heel up to the sky. Inhale, bend your knee slightly, just a gentle bend. Exhale, pulse up, and inhale, bend. One more time. Exhale, pulse up. Inhale, bend, and now extend fully. Go ahead and slide your right hand up towards your toes. See if you can get a little more extension while keeping your right shoulder blade sealed to the mat. And we'll open up to a Janushirasana, letter B. Open your leg up enough to where you maintain your foundation, the roots of both cheeks to the earth. If this is too much, you can always bend your knee and catch a hold of your knee. Couple more breaths here, yogis. Remember, with every exhale, invite your low belly back to stabilize and tone your core. Bring your right knee back to center, so knee over your hip point. Re-extend your right heel to the sky if you bent your knee. And now this is a tiny movement, but it holds great benefit. Go ahead and cross your center line until your right heel aligns with your left hip point. Pull more through the right side of your strap, so the pinky toe edge back towards your right hip point, and this will give us a nice IT band stretch. Couple breaths here. Really good if you're a runner or you're on your feet a lot. Okay, now switch your grip so both sides of your strap go into your left hand. Anchor your right arm out and take a twist. Rock onto your left hip. You can look straight up or over to the right, whatever feels best to you. We're getting deeper into our twist now, progressing from our supine twist. And now with the leg extended, we're getting deeper into the core. So continue to invite your low belly back with each exhale. Stabilize on your next exhale. Navel to your spine. Return to center. Release your strap to the side. Shavasana. So we'll lay in final rest. Not to seal our practice, but to notice the progression. What's different now? What's new now? And how are the poses helping you to reset body, mind, and spirit? Take a deep breath in. Open mouth, exhale. Blink your eyes open. Gather yourself into a small ball. Gently rock side to side. And we'll set it up on the other side. So either plant your right foot down or extend your heel long. Wrap your strap or your t-shirt around the big toe mound of your left foot and begin to extend your left heel to the sky. Right hand to your right hip to stabilize. We want to seal the sacrum, that triangular bone at the base of your spine, to the earth for more stability, connection to core strength, and ultimately more mobility, because mobility springs from stability. Let's do a couple pulses here. On your inhale, bend your knee. Exhale, pulse your heel to the sky. Keep going at the rhythm of your breath without locking out your knee. One more time. Maintain the length. Right hand to your right hip if it moved away. Stabilize your right hip point and open up your left heel towards the left side of your space. Remember, you always have the option to bend your knee or continue to stretch your left heel away from your left hip point. Deep, full body breaths within the shape. So we're animating the body within the skin while in the poses. So it's more about the internal action rather than the external shape. At the base of your next exhale, pull your navel towards your spine, lift your left heel up towards the sky, and then slowly align your left heel with your right hip point. Pause and take a couple breaths here. Notice, can you pull back the left side of your strap a little more to emphasize the IT band stretch? Plug your shoulder blades onto the earth. Stay open across your heart, yogi. And now let's take it to the twist. Switch your grip, both sides of your strap to your right hand. Slowly turn and rock onto your right outside hip. Reach your left arm away from you. Stay with your breath within the shape. So each inhale, stretch from your heel up through your crown, get long. Every exhale, gently pull your low belly back. It's like an internal massage for your vital organs. So the shapes are never static. The breath is always moving. And when our mind is united with the breath, we start to lean into greater awareness, body, mind, and spirit. Yoga is the union of the three. Engage your low belly. Lift your heel up to the sky. Release the strap. We'll be done with this for a little while. Take Shavasana and notice the difference now. So the actions and the movement are part of the practice and are equally as important as the pauses, the introspection and the inquiry. How is this practice serving me? What impact is it making, body, mind, and spirit? Bend your knees, pull yourself into a small ball once again. Option to either rock and roll forward and back or slowly roll to one side. Use both hands to help press you up to a seat. Then go ahead and grab your bolster or your big cushion. Slide it behind you and snuggle up the cushion to your sacrum, that triangular bone at the base of your spine. We'll take half Virasana. So extend your left leg long, rock your weight onto your left cheek, bend your right knee, make a check mark with your legs. So my right heel is back by my right hip. This may be enough for you. If it's too much, you can always slide your bolster or your cushion or even your blocks underneath your seat and let your work be upright. If you're ready to go a little deeper, you can slowly start to recline, lay back into the support of your bolster or blocks. Extend your arms by your sides, palms facing up. Once you have reclined to your degree and you feel a level of support, begin to lean into that support so that you can create more release. You can go ahead and close your eyes. And we'll take a few rounds of breath here. With every exhale, notice where you can soften some level of effort. Let each inhale illuminate your unique holding patterns. And with each exhale, you choose where to release. When we release physical tension, there's a ripple effect always. And it helps us to reset energetically when we feel like we don't have to shoulder the experience or carry around the weight of past experiences that we no longer need. So So every conscious breath cycle is an opportunity to begin again. If your eyes are closed, blink your eyes open. Use your arms and your hands to press yourself up. We'll keep the legs as they are, so in this check mark shape. Now align your spine over your left extended leg. Frame your thigh with both hands. On your inhale, scoop your heart forward and through your upper arm bones. With your exhale, hinge at your hips and bow forward. Pause when you hit that first layer of resistance. You can also slide your bolster or a block around and use it to support you in your release. I like to stack my hands and lay my forehead down on top of my bolster. Then notice if you're still flexing your left foot, can you release? So in every pose, especially these longer holds, we want to create optimal alignment in the body. Use the wisdom of the yoga tradition to help us align our bodies in a way that opens us up for more breath. And then once we're in the shape, we find our own unique ways to surrender, to receive the energy that rides on top of each cycle of breath, and ultimately reset physically, energetically, and emotionally, so that we can be present and our fullest selves right now. Now is where yoga happens. On your next inhale, sit back up, nice and tall. If you used your bolster, go ahead and return it behind you. Then roll your weight onto your left hip. Sweep your right leg out in front of you. Feel the rush of prana to your right leg. Pedal out your knees, sway your feet side to side. A little shake goes a long way for stimulating the fluids of the body. And we'll switch sides. Shift your weight to your right. Bend your left knee. Left heel to the outside of your left hip. Set your legs up in a way that feels good to you. In every yoga pose, we're creating a balance of effort and ease. So you want to have a sense of ease before you start to fold forward. Again, if this is too much, go ahead and sit up on your cushion or your blocks. And then if you're upright or if you're on a prop, go ahead and let your work be upright. Otherwise, use the support of your props to help recline. Turn your palms to the sky as a symbol of surrender. Close your eyes and dive deep into your gentle Ujjayi breath. In and out of your nose at a balanced rhythm. Notice how your inner experience of the pose changes as you tune into your breath, as you watch your breath. And you let your body receive the life force energy within each breath cycle. Begin to prepare yourself to press up to a seat, ground your palms, blink your eyes open, engage your low belly, and slowly rise up. Keep your legs as they are, and we'll prepare for the forward fold. So frame your right leg, press your heel away from you, big breath in, lift your heart skyward, exhale, fold forward. If you used your bolster on the other side, try it again here. Let your head fall, and then release any gripping, any tension through your right foot. In our modern society where we are constantly connected and used to being available, responsive with email and text, the practice on the mat can help us train our bodies and our brains to actually be at rest while still engaged and active. We can choose to be calm and centered rather than always reacting to the stimulus around us. We can choose to move in concert with and co-create with our breath in our inner wisdom. Over the next 3 rounds of breath, allow yourself to tune in to the wisdom within you. When you're ready, slowly start to lift yourself up. Slide your bolster or pillow over to the side. Extend your left leg forward and give yourself a little shake. Okay, we'll lay back down onto our backs. Slowly lower yourself down. With your knees bent, constructive rest. Then lift your shoulder blades up, pull your shoulder blades in towards your spine so you broaden across your heart. Tap your knees together, take the L's of your hands to the tops of your thigh bones. Gently press your thigh bones away from you. Descend your tailbone towards your heels and engage your low belly slightly. Release your hands, keep your left foot grounded. Pull your right knee in towards your chest and then cross your right leg over your left thigh so your thighs are united. Option here to hook your right foot around and take full eagle legs. No need to do so. You can also press your outer shins in towards one another. Then lift your knees to line up with your hip points. Take your arms out to a T. We'll twist knees to the left. Turn your gaze to the right. You can even lift your left shoulder blade up, slide it more to the left edge of your mat to expand across your chest. Deep, full breaths, yogis. Notice if your knees are hovering and that's uncomfortable, you can use your props to help support you or drop your knees all the way to the earth. Your shoulder may come up. Find the unique balance that feels good to you as we begin to close out our practice together. What's the final ringing out and the way that you show up within it all that will be of greatest service to you, help you reset from your practice today? Tune into your core, move from your center, lift your knees up, reset your feet. We'll switch other side. Keep your right foot on the ground, cross your left thigh over your right, eagle legs if you want to, and you did on the other side. Use your core strength to pull your thigh bones towards you. Feel yourself hugging into your center, and then both legs to the right. Twist, turn your gaze to the left, and then close your eyes. Within the pose, withdraw your senses to create a deeper connection and understanding with your breath. Tuning in helps us to receive the guidance within the practice, within each cycle of breath, so that we can use the information that's within us to move forward in a way that's in alignment with how we want to feel, who we want to be, what we want to be up to. These results emerge from a physical practice that's united with something greater. The intention to begin again, reset, and the trust that the body, the mind, and the spirit are always connected. So the work we do on one level has a ripple effect on all levels. Slowly come back to center. Give yourself one final hug. Full final rest. We'll end as we started. Lay your full body down. Receive the support of your mat and the earth around you. As you turn your palms up, close your eyes. Let go of any control in your breath. Now is your time to simply receive the gifts from your yoga practice. Final rest, Shavasana. If you have the space to stay in your final rest longer, please do so. If you're ready to move on, begin to deepen your breath. Invite gentle movement back to your fingers and your toes. When you're ready, pull your knees in towards your heart. Hug into a small ball. And slowly roll to one side. Then gently press yourself up. And we'll meet facing one another with our hands united in prayer at heart center. As you're sitting up tall, connected to your heart space, notice how your practice today has helped you to reset, restore your energy, body, mind, and spirit. Let's seal our journey together with one final Om. Take a deep breath in. Lift your prayer hands up to your third eye. Seal the wisdom from your body into your mind. Bowing, together we say, Namaste. Thank you so much for sharing your yoga practice today. I'm Leah Cullis. Please join us for more yoga and meditation here at Round Glass or on our app. Be well, yogis.